Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Alright, let's see. Is everything looking, sounding good? Bum 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 bum. I believe so. Alright, cool. Cool, cool. Got an interesting shake today. I tried to, rather than having a coffee and a shake separately, I put my coffee with the shake. Usually I have like instant coffee, so what I did was I just put dissolved, some instant coffee and a bit of water, and then made like a shake as I usually do, with peanut butter, chocolate chips, graham cracker crumbs, soy milk. It is interesting. I don't know if peanut butter and coffee typically go together. I don't think I've ever had peanut butter and coffee together. I'm not sure if that is a unusual combination, but it's not bad. It might take a little getting used to, but I wouldn't mind having it again. Plus just that convenience factor of having the coffee and the shake all at once. Quite nice. Then I don't have to have my coffee and then interrupt what I'm doing, go make another shake, or have a shake, interrupt what I'm doing, and go make coffee. Got both in the same beverage. I don't know, are coffee or shakes considered a beverage, or is that food? It's kind of in between, I suppose. But I guess you do drink it more than you eat it, so I think it would lean more towards the beverage side of things. But anyway, what the heck am I doing? Where did we leave off with this guy? I think I just turned in the quest to get the 4-slot bag, right? Yeah, hand me leather bag. The bag that is a leather bag made of canvas scraps, which makes no sense, but oh well, it's a bag. Culturist Sailors, Encroachments, level 10. We need to get to level 10 today. That's what we need to do. We need to get to level 10, we need to get to Mulgore. Honestly, we might even get to Mulgore right now with this really sticky glue. Renders a target unable to move for 10 seconds. I don't know, should we just go to Mulgore now and use this really sticky glue on the way? If we encounter stuff? I think maybe we should get to level 8. I think we get hamstring at level 8, right? I keep saying we when I say these things, but I get hamstring at level 8, right? Seeing as I am playing a solo character at the moment, I'm not playing with anybody else. Bum 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 bum. Tira Guard. I want to say Tiris Guard, but it's Tira Guard. I think I was saying Tiris Guard Keep in the past. Oh, realizing it's Tira Guard. So used to saying like Tiris Fall. Alright, what level are these guys? Level 7, level 7, level 7, level 6. We need 8 of the Marines. I am level 7. We were killing level 7 centaurs without any, or at least too much issue. Crap, I should have got the buff food when I was at the inn. It gives you 25% stamina and spirit of your level, which means, what's 25% of 7? 1% would be 0.7. or 10% would be 0.7. 20% would be 1.4. 5% would be 0.35. What did I say? 1.4 plus 3.5. 1.75? 1.75 spirit and stamina. 1.75, and I'm assuming they round down. So I would only get 1, which means this cactus apple surprise is actually better. I get 2 stamina and spirit. I'm not going to go back to the inn, so let's just eat these. If we do need additional buff food, we can get the apples at any time. Well, at least while the Halloween event is around, that is. Any time between now and then, when the Hallows End ends. Alright, see how we do. Do have a healing potion. Let's get that battle shout going. Let's get that berserking going. Pretty much just gotta use that every time off cooldown. Actually, it was a little tough of a fight. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the centaurs were this tough. But we're used to it. These are what we usually, this is how it usually goes on the unarmed rogue, so we're used to it by now. Fortunately, as the warrior, and especially at this level, I don't really have anything to get away if things go bad. And that is where the unarmed rogue has the advantage. He has many, many ways of escaping fights. Got Vanish, got Blind, well, not yet, but soon. Got Sprint, Evasion, Target Dummies. I'm not going to be having Target Dummies on this guy since he's going Blacksmithing. I think Blacksmithing should be quite fun, making my own armor and weapons and whatnot. I'm not doing like a challenge where I only have to use what I make, but I think it will be fun to make my stuff. Plus, I haven't really had too much experience getting blacksmithing to a higher level. So, it'll be interesting to see what I get. I'm hoping that I get a decent amount. There's a decent selection of high spirit gear, whether it be weapons or armor. I would figure there might be a possibility of that, since paladins also wear plate. So I would think that they would take into consideration a decent amount of paladins going blacksmithing, and kind of have high spirit gear for that, since paladins I would think would like a good amount of spirit. But we will see soon enough, if I live long enough. The heck, the sailor charges? Is that what he was doing? I would have expected the Marines to do that. This guy seems more like a rogue type compared to the Marines, which seem more like a warrior type. I am already quite enjoying the whole troll warrior thing. I do just like kind of, I don't know, I like trolls in general. Pretty much any class that's a troll. I like the troll aesthetic. I don't mind the hunched overness. I think it's kind of cool. Gives him a little more uniqueness to him. The hunched over posture, and I don't mind the you know, the exposed feet either. It's not, doesn't bother me too much. I mean, sometimes it would be cool to be able to see if you get a cool foot armor or something, but I've gotten quite used to it, especially since I had a troll priest for quite some time as my main up through TBC. Alright, we got any copper over here? I think there's sometimes, yep, there we go, there's copper. As expected. Copper vein, orange. Also expected. Bum 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 bum. No rough stone. Interesting. Oh, we got more copper. More copper for Swaptimus. Or I was about to say Oreo, the Warrior. Copper vein. Swaptimus, the Warrior. I don't know what I was about to say Oreo. That doesn't even rhyme with warrior. Maybe Wario. Oreo, the Wario. That'd be interesting. Wario Oreos. You have like the regular black colored cookies, but then you have like purple filling, a cream filling. Instead of white, it's purple. Alright, we're getting plenty of copper already. We got little over one more bar left till level 8. Now the question is, what level do I want to go to Mulgore? I think we could realistically actually go there at level 8 with this really sticky glue. We got 10 of it. And it doesn't say there's a cooldown or anything. I'm assuming it can't be resisted. There's probably a lot of people that would prefer to hold on to it for actual dangerous situations rather than putting themselves into an unnecessarily dangerous situation and using it. But the sooner I get rid of it, the sooner it doesn't take up bag space or bank space. We got another horde player. Let's see, we need 3 more of these marines. And where's a sailor? How many more sailors do I need? I need 5 more. Oh crap, this one I need also Lieutenant Benedict. Crap. I don't know if I'm actually able to do that then. Thought that fight is actually quite rough. Quite rough and tough. This warrior is not quite so buff. Let's see. Is that shield in upgrade? 79 armor. Ooh, it is. Okay, we got a gun here, which I can't use. We got a two-handed sword, which I can't use, and I'm not going to use because we're going sword and board with this guy. Actually, is this hammer better? No, it's not. Is this axe better? No, it's not. Oh, this isn't even considered an axe. It's just, well, it's nothing. It's just a main-handed nothing. Interesting. Thought I've seen picks before that are considered axes. But this mining pick doesn't even have anything associated with it. Interesting. Worn large shield. Offhand shield. 79 armor. 1 unit of block. Still not sure what that even means. 1 block, but okay. Requires level 2. We can use it. So let's do so. There we go. Any other upgrades? This is 5 armor. That's worse. Cloth pants. Don't think so. I think we're good to continue with the killing of the Cultiris. Oh, maybe that's why I've been wanting to call it Tiris Guard, because they're called Tiris. It's Tira Guard, but because they have Tiris in their name, I was thinking it was Tiris Guard. Maybe that's why. In addition to the whole Tiris Fall kind of thing. Association in my mind. There we go, now we're getting some blocks. I love that block sound effect, it's so satisfying. Partially one of the reasons why I'm going sword and board. Oop, didn't realize I would have pulled him. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. I was considering making an unarmed paladin at some point. Unarmed, but still using like a shield. I don't know if I will do that at some point, but if I was thinking of different names that I could do for that. One of them came up with was like board, no sword, instead of board and sword. I know it's usually, I think it's usually people say sword and board, but I mean, I suppose you could also say board and sword. In that case, he doesn't have any weapon, it'd be board, no sword. I don't know if that might be too long though. I haven't actually tried it. Fortunately, I wanted to make this character's name Swapper Twitch to see if, just as like an experiment, if that would bring people over to the Twitch more often. Over to the stream, you know, here. But that was one letter too long, unfortunately. So, I also tried Swapper. That was taken. Tried that before, but I was hoping it would, maybe whoever had it, their character might have died and they deleted them and didn't make another Swapper, but it was still taken. And I also wanted to go with Swamper. That's going to be probably the name of like my Swapper brand, channel, mascot, whatever kind of thing, you know. It's going to be a swamp creature of some sort. Probably going to have emotes of it in different ways. But Swamper was taken as well, unfortunately. I wonder if it was taken by the same person that has the name Swapper. Okay, 3 more of these. No more rusted experience. That's how quickly it goes at this low of a level compared to my unarmed rogue who had quite a... He's still catching up to his rusted experience, I think. Oh, they're getting away. Not so fast. Or not so slow. They were walking a little slow. And now they're walking no more. A little berserking going. A little heroic striking. We'll finish up these cultists and we'll go get the new abilities. If we do indeed get more than one, otherwise we'll get the new ability. I don't know if I'm strong enough to take on Lieutenant Benedict, though. Might have to come back here like level 10 or something. I remember I tried that quest and I was over-leveled for it on another character. And I did end up, you know, killing him fine and living, but I remember it being a little tough even at over-leveled, at whatever level I was. And remind, like, okay, yeah, that was a good level for doing it. But then I don't actually remember what level I was, so... Maybe I was level 10. If any of you are watching and you end up, or you've done this quest in the past, I'm sure many of us have, who played this game, since it is one of the early quests. What level do you typically go kill Lieutenant Benedict? Scorp it out of the way so I can actually get to this copper. copper is no more. The copper ore is no more. For Swaptimus, I was about to call him Swapperman. For Swaptimus, control warrior. Working on my rhymes, guys. Working on my rhymes. Some of you probably noticed. You're like, why does this guy keep rhyming? I don't know. It's fun. It's fun coming up with words to try and find rhymes of things that I just said before previously. Alright, warrior trainer. I think he's in here. Or she. Or they. Let's not assume. Tarsha Jagged Scar. It's got a quest for me that I can't quite get yet, apparently. Warrior trainer. Right, what do you get? Are you here for training, or are you just here to waste a warrior's time? Let's get some training. Ooh, we do get hamstring. That's what I was hoping for. Maybe we can indeed make it to, ah crap, I should have sold stuff first. I can only afford one of these abilities. I'm gonna have to come back. Darn it. Unfortunate. Okay, first, let's go sell stuff. Might as well just sell stuff now. We'll come back.
Go with honor.
Oh, there's a trainer here, though. Or not trainer, a vendor. Jark, the general goods. A vendor.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for gold. Might be a little ways away, but silver will do for the time being. Alright, bent large shield. That's the old one. I can sell that like 7 copper. Let's see, regular bracers. Get rid of those. Is this an upgrade? Nope. A gun, hunting rifle. 79 copper, very nice. Two-handed sword, a crude bastard sword. 3 damage per second. More DPS, can't use it though, and it's not a one-hand. So it's going away. Darnasian blue. I do quite like blue cheese. Blue cheese burgers are very good. I've been wanting to have a blue cheese burger for quite some time now, but haven't got around to it yet. They're not too common. You do find them in some restaurants, but not too often. And not that I'm aware. I don't know if they have any like fast food chains that have blue cheeseburgers. Let me know if you guys know of any. That would be interesting. Quite certain they wouldn't be at somewhere like McDonald's or something like that. Might be some other kind of fast food chain I'm not aware of. One of the less common ones, you know, smaller than like McDonald's or something. Scorpion Stinger, 8 copper. Get rid of that. Let's see, we said this was not an upgrade, right? 63, yeah. Flimsy chain vest, 9 copper. Okay, now we're getting stuff that we do need to keep. Patchwork pants, we don't. We should get first aid while we're here. Patchwork bracers, cloth as well, get rid of that. Battle-worn cape, 5 armor, it's worse. Tough jerky. Okay, the rest of the stuff we need for blacksmithing, and then just other crap. Food buffs and whatnot. Okay. Now, wait. Actually, I am curious. With cooking, when you create a campfire, right, you get a spirit buff, right? How much spirit does the campfire give you? Is it based on your level? Does it increase as you level? Or is it just, you know, the same all the way from 1 to 60? Does it give you like 2 spirit? That's it? I also wonder if you're in combat, does the buff go away? Or do you keep that buff? Because if I can get an additional spirit from a campfire, I might as well just carry around a flint and tinder with me and some firewood and just kind of, you know, light a campfire, and pull things to the fire. Because my whole kind of concept with this character is high amounts of spirit, since I have troll rejuvenation. So if I have more spirit and I fight near the campfire for additional spirit, I'll get more health rejuvenation while fighting. Let me know if any of you know about the campfire spirit buff. 1, how much spirit do you get? Is it based on your level, or is it the same all the way for every level? How much is it? And 2, does it go away in combat? Let me know. Okay, does this guy have flint and tinder? He has the wood. I think this is what you need for a campfire, right? Simple wood? Flint and tinder, yeah, he does have that. I think we need our silver for our abilities, though.
For the Horde.
Zug zug. Ah, speaking of fire, actually did a decent amount of damage. Alright, now let's get abilities. Tarsha, Jagged Scar, Warrior Trainer. And back.
Blood and thunder.
Bum ba bum ba-dum ba-dum. Okay. Hamstring rank 1. Let's get Heroic Strike rank 2. Hamstring requires level 8, 2 silver. And this does what again? I know it slows, but specifically. Hamstring, 10 rage, melee range. Instant, requires melee weapon. Requires battle stance or berserker stance. Interesting. Maims the enemy, causing 5 damage and slowing the enemy's movement by 40% for 15 seconds. Okay, that might come in handy if we're running to Mulgore and we encounter something along the way that ends up aggroing. Let's grab that. Rogue Strike rank 2. Requires level 8. 2 silver. How much damage? 21 damage. Okay, let's grab that. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum. Anything else? Dual wield, can't get that yet. Nothing in Fury. What about Prot? Plate Mail. Prot. Blood Rage is next, but Shield Bash as well soon. Revenge. Shield Block. Disarm. So another thing with the unarmed rogue is disarm does nothing to him because he's already disarmed. You cannot disarm that which is already disarmed. But nope, nothing in Prot yet.
Go forth to victory.
I should name, if I do another unarmed rogue, I should name him like Disarm This. He's already disarmed. Try disarming that which is already unarmed. Rark, First Aid Trainer. Let's get some first aid going here.
What do you need?
Hopefully I have enough silver. I can train you in first aid techniques. Very good, Rark. Thank you. You can train Apprentice and Journeyman. Apprentice First Aid. Apprentice First Aid is 1 silver. So I have enough. But I won't have enough for the flint and tinder and the firewood. I'll have to get that another time. Journeyman First Aid is when? 50. 50 First Aid. Heavy Linen Bandage is when? 40. So 40 and 50. 40 and 50. You gotta remember 40 and 50. And I think it'll be fairly obvious, because I think it's turns green. The regular Linen Bandage turns green around 40 or so. So I think that'll be a good indication if I do forget the specific number. Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Go forth to victory.
Goodbye, Rark. Rark and Work. Isn't that this guy's name over here? Said, don't mention his name. Yeah, no, Dwuk. It's Dwuk, not Dwork. When you talk to him, he's like, don't mention something about his name. Because his name is Dwuk. Oh, wait, no, like something about his name with waterfowl or something. Rark and Dwuk. And what's, I think, isn't this guy's name similar? Flack, Rark, and Dwuk. Okay, we are level 8. Let's put the hamstring on the bars. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Hamstring, 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 rank 1. Hamstring. Slowing the enemy's movement by 40% for 15 seconds. We will put that there. You can tell I don't use Thunderclap. I don't even have it on the bars. I forgot I even had it. I should probably put that on the bars though. Thunderclap, rank 1. Increasing the time between their attacks by 10%. Effective to 4 targets. And we'll put that there. Because why not? Doubt I'm going to be using it much. Now, let's head on over to... I don't know, do you guys think it's safe to go to Mulgore at this point? We do have the really sticky glue. I think we can make it there. It's better to die lower than later. But if it, I mean, if I can get there safely at like level 10, whereas if I was to die at level 8, I mean, it's not that much later. It would be worth the wait, but... I do kind of want to do some Mulgore quests. Screw it. Let's go over there. Really sticky glue. Renders a target unable to move for 10 seconds. Hopefully we can get away within 10 seconds. Hold on to your teeth. We're going to Mulgore, everyone. And if we don't make it, well, I suppose we know we need to wait till later. But for this trip, we need some shake calories and caffeine. I wonder if for for Halloween I should dress up as something. I don't know what I would do though. I was thinking, you know, not even just for Halloween, but when I played like my unarmed rogue, since he's kind of like inspired by Batman, wearing like a Batman mask while I do so. Even speaking in a Batman voice, but I don't think I could keep the Batman voice up for very long with how much I talk during streaming or while streaming. That would probably destroy my voice quite quickly. It's probably a good thing that like Christian Bale and those actors that played Batman who had to speak in the Batman voice didn't really have all, you know, they didn't have like tons of dialogue, like long dialogue sequences while they were playing that part of Batman, you know, as opposed to like, you know, Bruce Wayne. They could take a break from the Batman voice. But I would imagine they would have to, you know, it's not like when you're filming a movie, you get the scene right every time. So there's probably like refilming of scenes over and over until they get it the way they wanted based on the vision of the director or whatever. So he would probably have to speak in the Batman voice quite frequently throughout the days. Would think that would get rough on your voice after even a short period of time. Alright, what are we going to encounter along the way to Mulgore? We need to have the sticky glue at the ready. So actually we need the hamstring at the ready. Let's move that over there. Not gonna need heroic strike. Let's move the sticky glue over there. What level we got so far? Level 13. Okay, things are getting kind of scary already. At least they are passive mobs. The problem is hamstring actually needs rage. I don't have blood rage yet, so I can't just instantly... I think blood rage instantly gets you 10 rage, right, when you activate it? Which is what hamstring needs, I believe. Yeah, 10 rage. So, if I get hit by a mob, I don't know if that's going to give me the 10 rage I need to hamstring it. And especially if it dazes me, I'm going to be kind of screwed. Ooh, what do we got there? 13 raptor. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. Alright, level 11. That's what I'm talking about. If only it was all level 11s along the road. Well, we might as well get the flight path here at the crossroads as we're going through here. Why not? Actually, I'm curious. While we're here, let's take a look and see if there's any books in this tower. I don't know if I've actually ever been up there. Watch there just be like a whole library up there. But I doubt it. I've checked in other Horde towers and there was no books. But let's see if this is the exception to that. Bum bum bum. Oop. Let's see. Ooh, that shield has a Horde logo on it, or insignia. Interesting. Wonder, can you get a shield? I doubt it. There's no way you can actually get like a Horde insignia shield, right? Because then what if the Alliance could get it? Because then, I mean, I suppose maybe if it's... Yeah, I suppose if it was a quest reward that the Alliance couldn't do. Because there's Alliance... There's shields with Alliance insignias on them, right? Or is it just kind of lions that I'm thinking of? Shields that happen to have lions, but not necessarily Alliance insignias. Okay, there's no books in here. Just some pottery. Some weapons and a horde guard now. Looks like they're about to take their break. Alright. Jump down here and not break our legs. Alright, so let's see. Those guys, those quill boars are only level 10. Not particularly dangerous. That lion is 12. That is getting more dangerous. This is like the Wetlands run. The Horde version of the Wetlands run. The Barrens run. Quite the opposite of the Wetlands. Quite dry here. Some might even say barren. I would be inclined to agree with that assessment. Horde guards. Oh, these guys are level 40. I was wondering what level they were. Because I saw them on my, came over here a bit on my horde, or not my horde, my human warrior. No, not my warrior. My human rogue. This is the thing, when I play multiple classes, I keep getting these mixed up in my head. Who's what? Human, rogue, troll, horde, warrior. I was here on my human rogue, not necessarily in the crossroads, but I went like on that little hill there, kind of to scout out in this, along this road here, see if there's anything too dangerous for Swaptimus to kind of get past, what level he would need to be. And saw some level 15 raptors that we should be seeing quite soon, like right around here actually. But I saw the guards and I think they were question mark to me. I don't know, I might have been level 30 at the time when I did that. So I guess it makes sense they're 40. I don't know, is that the highest or the lowest level, 10 level difference? Is that when there's still a question mark? And 9 level difference, you can actually start seeing their level? I'm assuming that's the case. Alright, sticky glue, hamstring. Sticky glue, hamstring. We got 10 sticky glues. We got... Oh, there's a 14 raptor. Oh, what do we got over here? 14 raptor. Okay, not as bad as the 15s I remember seeing. Wait, I didn't want to go any further because on the rogue, I got to around here and then I saw this little building here with some horde guards who were question marked. So I didn't want to aggro, like go further and then encounter some unexpected horde guards, maybe somewhere else along the road. I didn't realize were there. Okay, we got 15 and a 16. Okay, we got... These guys are getting quite close to the road. I didn't want to have my rogue die right after my priest had died the previous day. Can I just go on past here? Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. Just passing through. What was that, 16? That was a 16, right? Yeah. $16. So far, so good. The not wetlands run is going well. Oh, well, that's ominous. It's going well, and then we see the body of not only a horde character, but a troll horde character, who seems to be also was trying to make the wetlands not wetlands run, or the not wetlands run. He seems to be very close to my level as well. Okay, well that's... I probably shouldn't be standing right next to him, seeing as he died there. Oh, what do we got? We got 16, 15. Alright. Let's just get on past here as they're walking away. Eyes peeled, eyes peeled. Darting left, darting right, darting left, darting right. Anyone behind me? No. Oh, what is this? Level 16. What are the odds, though? I'm a troll, low-level troll, on the way through the Barrens to Mulgore. Trying not to die, and then... what do I see in the distance? A dead troll, low-level troll, on their way, I'm assuming, to Mulgore, through the Barrens, and they were dead. Maybe that'll make a good TikTok moment as well. I'll have to write that down after we get to safety. Let Matt know about it. Matt handles the TikTok. He's one of the mods here. One of my friends and one of my mods. Trying to keep an eye out as I stream for different... oh my god, that one's a question mark. Oh my god, that one's a question mark as well. Okay. We need to wait for that guy to kind of wander away. Alright, remember, we got the really sticky glue. Yeah, Matt handles TikTok, and I'm trying to keep an eye out for interesting moments that happen that are fairly, you know, short, clippable kind of things that Matt can turn into TikTok content with, or turn into TikTok content. Sometimes I might not notice things though, and might make a good moment. So if you guys see something happen during the stream and I don't notice it, and you think it might make a good TikTok moment, just let me know, and then I'll let Matt know about it when I see him. Give him a nice supply of content to choose from and work with. Alright, so far it's looking like, unless one of these gazelles just happens to turn hostile and one-shot me, I think we're going to be fine. Oh, what is that? Okay, I say that now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got question marks all around here now. Thunderhawk hatchling. Just need to make it to Camp Tarajo. I see the guards in the distance that will protect me. Hopefully. It'd be kind of funny if I just run over to them as I'm aggroed trying to get their help and they just watch me die right in front of them. Speaking of good TikTok moments, I'll probably make one. I see you, hyena. Question mark level hyena. You're not getting me today. No, sirree. Swaptimus made it to Camp Tarajo in one piece. Ah, crap. I forgot to get the flight path. Darn it. I told myself I was going to get the Crossroads flight path. I was like, well, we're going through the Crossroads. We might as well get the flight path over here. And then what do? I forget to get the flight path while I'm there. Alright, well, we get this one. We'll get this one. Or Omusa, Thunderhorn. Windrider, Master.
How may I aid you?
Hopefully I don't need the Crossroad ones to get back to Orgrimmar. That would be unfortunate. I mean, I suppose I can look right now.
Go in peace.
Darn it! That's unfortunate.
Well met.
Oh well. Well, maybe if we get the... maybe it's the Thunder Bluff we're missing. Maybe it's the Thunder Bluff. I doubt that's the case, but... Alright, well, we're gonna have to level...
Goodbye.
We're gonna have to get up to, whatever level we need to get to safely get back to the Crossroads here in Mulgore. I mean, it's gotta be a safe at some point, right? I mean, you gotta go through where I just ran through as a torrent to get to Crossroads, so we'll be fine. Boom, 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 boom. I see the beautiful lands of Mulgore in the distance. The rolling hills full of prairie grass and plains. Soon we will have a prairie dog companion of our own. Discovered Mulgore. Back to the level 8s and level 9s. No longer the question mark level that can one-shot me. We made it, everyone. We didn't even have to use any of the really sticky glue or the hamstrings. It'd be funny if I just turned around and there was just like all of the barons just chasing after me. Get him! Gonna make another funny like little comic strip animation. Wonder how many trolls we'll see over in the Mulgore starting area. Torrent starting area in Mulgore. However you want to say it. I don't think we'll be getting any experience from these first quests or so, but what I want is the reputation. Now, I mean, this is going to be completely worthless if I don't get to level 60, but if we do get to level 60, it will be worthwhile, because then I can be that much closer to getting a Kodo. And all we have to do is get to level 60. No problemo. Never done it before. Never even got past level 40, but that's what we gotta do. It's what we gotta do. Gotta get the Kodo. Can't let a little thing like getting to level 60 stop us. The Ravaged Caravan. Oh, that's my level. We'll come back for that soon enough. Oh, there are prairie dogs here. I must have noticed these in the past before. But I was a bit surprised when I was told that the prairie dog vendor was in Thunderbluff. Because the only prairie dogs I had recalled seeing, and the ones that kind of made me start thinking that, like, oh, prairie dog, those would make a cool companion, without realizing that they actually could be companions, were the ones that I saw in Westfall. And I didn't realize that they were outside of Westfall. Because I didn't know if, I don't know, is Mulgore considered prairie? Is this a prairie? I don't know what the definition of a prairie is. Or is this... I don't know what the difference between the plains are and the prairies are. Are they just the same thing, used interchangeably? Prairies are plains and plains are prairies? I don't know whose area of expertise that would be. I don't know if that would be a geographer's expertise or what. But we made it. I think we are quite well within the safety of Mulgore to say that we've made it. Who thought we were going to make it and who thought we were going to die? I'm sure some of you out there thought I was definitely going to die in the Barrens. I mean, I thought I was going to die, or had a decent chance of dying. I didn't know if I was actually going to die, but there was that possibility for sure. Especially after seeing that dead troll. I mean, geez. Talk about ominous. Me as a troll, low-level troll running through the Barrens to get to Mulgore. Seeing these red-level, like, mobs that were what? The ones that we saw around that point were like level 16, so 8 levels above me. Wouldn't take much for them to kill me. And then in the distance, what do we see? A dead troll on the road. Dead low-level troll. Oh yeah, I gotta write that down. I think I know where that was. Time-wise in the stream. Trying to write down what the moment was and kind of when it happened in the stream, so it's easy for Matt to find if he wants to make content out of it. Prairie wolves. Oh yeah, so Mulgar must be a prairie. It's got prairie wolves and prairie dogs. It must be considered a prairie. Now it would suck if Mulgar was kind of like Teldrassil, where it doesn't have any ore. I think that's the case with Teldrassil. I don't think there's any ore on that island. Quite certain I've seen ore in Mulgar, though. I mean, it rhymes. It has to be here. There must be ore in Mulgar. For sure. For this warrior. Red Cloud Mesa. I was also wondering what the heck the difference is between a mesa and a bluff. So they look quite similar to me. I look at Thunder Bluff and it seems like if I didn't know any better, I would consider it a mesa. So I don't know what the difference between a prairie and a plains is, or prairies and plains are, or bluffs or mesas are. I need to level up my knowledge. Of land masses and biomes and whatnot. Okay, before we do anything, let's write down that moment. Bum bum bum. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I would actually consider this a shake. It's borderline shake. It's not thick enough. I think I need more peanut butter next time. I did put coffee in this time. I don't know. Have you any of you had like, or have you heard of coffee and peanut butter going well together? I can't remember ever seeing something on like a menu with coffee and peanut butter. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be a thing that goes well together. I just can't remember that being in a, you know, a combination that does go well together. You know, like peanut butter and chocolate. That makes sense. You hear about that all the time. Coffee and chocolate. You hear about that all the time. Coffee and peanut butter, though, not so much. But I figured, instead of having to make a coffee, drink that, and make a shake, and, well, drink or eat that, depending on how you consider it, a food or a beverage. But we'll just say, drink that. Have a drink of coffee and drink a shake. Why not combine the coffee with the shake and just drink the coffee shake? So that's what I did. Usually I have instant coffee as my kind of daily coffee. So I dissolved some of that in some water and then made my shake as usual, just with the coffee. I think it turned out well enough. I wouldn't mind having it again. Like I said, it needs to be a bit thicker, but the flavor itself isn't bad. It's not astonishing or anything, but it's quite good. Okay, now where the heck are all the quests? I see one quest. Did I come all the way over here for one quest? Or are these just too low of a level now for me to actually see them? Roll a Hawkwind. Does he have a quest for me?
Hail.
He does. The hunt begins. Low level. That's why I can't see it. We're not going to get any experience from these, are we? I wonder. I guess we'll find out. But the point is not necessarily the experience, but the reputation. The hunt begins. Let's grab it.
Ancestors watch over you.
Ooh, we get to start reading the Torn quest now as well. Alright, let's see here. The hunt begins. You have a promising air about you, and will prove yourself to the tribe. Perhaps someday soon you will be welcomed into the great city of Thunderbluff. But before that can happen, you must prove yourself to my father, Chief Hawkwind. Up here on Red Cloud Mesa, we pride ourselves on keen hunting skills. Torn hunt out of necessity and for sport. Our supply of meats has run low, and we require feathers for clothing. Hunt the nearby Plainstriders and prove yourself by resupplying the village. Quest objectives: Grell Hawkwind in Camp Narache wants you to bring him 7 Plainstrider feathers and 7 pieces of Plainstrider meat. And rewards, we get painted chain gloves or nomadic belt. Now the question is, are these going to be actually better? No, they're not.
Farewell.
Now the issue is going to be who has quests and who doesn't. Am I just going to have to talk to everybody? Because the only ones... that quest was too low for me to actually see it. And I don't remember who all gives quests. Chief Hawkwind give a quest yet? Am I just going to periodically have to keep talking to these guys? Chief Hawkwind.
Hail.
Ah, he does. A humble task. All members of the tribe share in the harmony of life. We live together and work together. Our commitment to one another carries with it a high degree of responsibility. I ask of you now a humble task. My mother set out this morning to fetch water from the well to the southeast of Narache. It has been quite some time now. Perhaps you could check on her for me while I attend to tribal matters here. Quest objectives: Chief Hawkwind wants you to search for his mother near the water well to the southeast of Camp Narache. And rewards 17 copper.
Wind be at your back.
Hunter trainer. Warrior trainer. Good, they do have a warrior trainer. I would assume so, since they are Tauren, and Tauren can be warriors. For some reason I thought she gave me a quest at some point. Connie Soft Breeze, General Goods.
Looking for something special?
If she does, she's not giving it to me at the moment. Don't need to sell anything yet. Sold everything in Razor Hill before we left.
Be careful.
And we are actually not going to be able to get back to Razor Hill until we level up a bit, because I was foolish and forgot to get the Crossroads flight path. I told myself, just as we were running up to Crossroads, or maybe it was we're running through the Crossroads, well, we might as well get the flight path while we're running through here, so I don't need to come back and do it. What happened? I forgot to get the flight path while I was in the Crossroads. I did remember to get the Tarajo one, the Camp Tarajo one, but unfortunately, I tried to fly from Camp Tarajo to Orgrimmar, but it said I was unable to do so, or something along those lines. So either I need the Thunder Bluff one as well, maybe I don't need the Crossroad ones, or Crossroad 1, or I do need the Crossroad one. I'm assuming I need the Crossroads one. That would make the most sense. So we're kind of stuck here now. Unless we want to run back to where we just came from, past all those question mark level mobs that we narrowly got past, and the dead troll body that we saw along the road. Back that way, which I'm not too keen on doing. So we're kind of stuck here. So let's try and get to level 10, and then, or at least get all the quests done in Mulgore, and then we'll be fine, hopefully high enough level to go back safely. Because, I mean, Tauren do go from Mulgore to the Crossroads. So it must be safe. I don't hear about too many Tauren dying along that way after they leave Mulgore. I just happen to leave Durotar quite early. Anyway. Brave Windfeather.
Well met.
Break Sharptusk. Swaptimus, I have heard of you, newcomer. Perhaps it is you that will help us, where others have failed. We Tauren have carved a home out of this land, but not without a cost. The bristleback Wilboars of Brambleblade Ravine, led by Chief Sharptusk, Thorn Mantle, have made our lives difficult with their continued war against us. I charge you to bring me the chief's head. He will be found in the ravine to the east in their makeshift village. Quest objectives: bring the head of Chief Sharptusk Thornmantle to Brave Windfeather in Red Cloud Mesa. And rewards: painted chain leggings or nomadic gloves. These are the same armor, but we get reputation.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Alright. Bum 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 bum. I don't think anybody else had quests, right? This is the problem, is I can't actually see, since they're so low level now. But we gotta kill these plane striders and not get experience for doing so. Hopefully this should go pretty quick. Oh crap, darn it! I used the really sticky glue. Oh, it does have a cooldown. That's good to know, though. Yeah, that's why I did it. I just did it to see what the cooldown was. So when we do face something that's more dangerous, we'll know. Completely intentional. But no, what actually ended up happening was, before we left, or as we were leaving Durotar to go through Mulgore, I moved the really sticky glue over to where my battle shout was. That would be easier to hit that button in case, you know, I aggro like a question mark level mob or something that's really high level along the way in the Barrens. It'd be easy for me to press, but I forgot to move it back and move my battle shout back to where it was, so I went to go battle shout, but I accidentally hit the really sticky glue. So now we got 9 of them instead of 10. Unfortunate. Alright, let's move that now before we forget again and use another one. And then let's move the Heroic Strike back to where Hamstring is. Move that back over there. Okay. Don't worry, guys. We'll get to 60. We're just getting the misplays out of the way early. Get them out of the way at the low levels. That way when we get to high levels, we don't have any misplays left to use. I think that's how it works. Alright, while we're here in the safety of Camp Narache, I'm going to go use the bathroom, and I will be back in a bit. And then hopefully let's try and get to level 10 today.